VP my people, welcome back to the channel my friends, and this time we're going to talk about creativity block, my private and private moments, consistent slow 3G, and we're going to talk about the 5% taxing situation on influencers and content creators. I'm your boy Jessy, and this is The Solos. Once again, remember to subscribe and hit the comments with the questions that I'll ask. For starters, a creative block is an overwhelming feeling of being stuck in a creative process without the ability to move forward or to make anything new. Basically, to translate ni umekwama in your creative process, huwezi chora, huwezi imba. And what do you guys do? So for me, most cases I usually travel. Go find some places with peace, some trees, and just another vibe that is different from the environment that I am usually in. So this time, I decided, let me travel, go to my shags, go experience some other kind of vibe, and siku picture a couple of things. This because I was bundled up with, I needed some peace of mind, I needed some distance from a couple of people, just for a week, not something much that was so detrimental, and this was affecting my creative process. This was affecting a couple of things that I was doing, and then these things just affected me so much, so I decided, let me go to my shags and just enjoy the vibe, just enjoy the peace, and enjoy having some moments with my parents. But few things I never pictured in mind were the culture shock and then the network experience that I'm going to have. And then also my calendar was chewing me up. I never looked at my calendar. So after arriving at Shags, notifications, I had to check my notifications kidogo. So calendars bundled up the whole week, meeting up a pali, and all the meetings were international. I had to find network, and network in Shags is chaotic. Mnajua tu venye Shags ukua, there's just one that spot, unapandanga juu ya mti, unatafuta network, and then you can imagine you're in a meeting, it's a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet, unapanda juu ya mti, umeshika comp, unatafuta network. Anyway, Kenya, we are not that bad. Another bad network, so I was on 3G. I was just like poverty network suffering kind of thing, It's not that it was some detrimental kind of thing. So in my middle of the meetings, my culture shock were a couple of things. Someone walked while I was having a meeting. Alikuja katikati, akaangalia hivi webcam, akaniuliza hizi vitu zinachajiwa. So I'm like, don't you guys know this privacy? This privacy, just wachana mtu kwanza afanye Kenya na do, and then you guys can come. So there are these kinds of people. They just appear from nowhere. You're doing your thing and they're like asking you a question that is very irrelevant. So do you proceed with the meeting, or do you just look at the laptop down and go home, say, check it toka hapa hivi, I'm having a meeting, or you just have to tell them politely. So I'm experiencing such things, Uko Shags, and it's totally taking me out of the zone, despite also the meeting taking me out of the zone, because I had gone there to find my creative path once again and just come drop some bangers, depending if it's artwork or just giving you guys a good kind of episode, that is revived and revamped. So I'm there with my 10-hour episodes, and then I'm just chilling. People walking through, wondering why this guy is sitting here enjoying his time. People in the shags are they're used to hard work, they're used to difficult work. So wamezoea kufanya kazi, man. Unapumzika ni it's paining them, and there are such people in life. Msana anaona unapumzika, ako how things to them have to be perfect. I get the OCD thing. I also have OCD, but on a lesser aspect, it's not that much. Anyway, apart from those culture shock, everything else was going peacefully, and I don't know how you guys just fare up with your creative content situation. when you're in a block, what do you do? Where do you go? What do you smoke? What do you drink? There's a couple of things. And how do you cope up with this? And talking of content creation, the government has decided to tax content creation and influencing. But let me roll back and tell you the new updates that the international media is doing to welcome content creators. The recent one was YouTube. To go to the earning content creator platform, you need to have like 500 subscribers, upload 3 public videos in the last 90 days, 3,000 watch hours within a year, 3 million short views within the last 90 days. Some of these things are very hard to achieve, but some are very achievable. But these are the international things that are welcoming the content creators on platforms so that you can earn. Even if it's a minor percentage, like 2 shillings, you still an honest earn. But now, in Kenya, these are the questions that Sish Dunge, a content creator, asked. How exactly do they define content creators? What differentiates content created for fun and paid content? And also, what about content that is not paid for money? How do they tax that? What about small-scale content creators, the mid-rangers and the low-enders, who have limited resources? What research was done to come to this conclusion? These are very viable questions before they can bundle up everyone as a content creators, because the high-end content creators are getting money, the high-end content creators are getting paid, and there's a lot of big brand gigs. And before you get paid by these brands, there's always the tax that has been cut by the government or those people to pay the government. It's called the withholding tax, yes. They've cut that before they pay you. And then the government wants to chew another 5% out of the chunk that you've been given. Now, how are they going to address these few questions that have been given up? We saw a couple of people taking photos at the State House. What have they done to just have a conversation with the government and tell them this is the kind of content creation problems that we are suffering from in Kenya? How can they be addressed before taking all the photos and the poses? Like, you play an important role as a content creator, as a high-end content creator. You are a voice to these minors. So how are the minors going to benefit? Anyway, how is the government also enabling the content creation as a medium of employment for people in this dire age before they come to tax? But anyway, this is what the bill defines. The bill defines digital content monetization as any payment received from entertainment, literal, social, artistic, or educational material through any medium. Income earned through affiliate marketing, content licensing, and brand sponsorship will be taxed. In addition, content creators who offer subscription services, membership programs, or sell merchandise will have to pay these taxes. You can imagine now this is chaotic, man. They've gone deep. Do a content writing, work kwa ndani. Unauza shati, work kwa ndani. Kidogo. Yani everything they're coming for, like whoever is advising the government knows all the holes. No stone has been left unturned in this taxing there. But you guys tell us, how are you coping up with this as a content creator? What do you think the government is doing to enhance the content creation? Ama bidii yako ni bidii yako hapa sasa. Watu nyonge. You guys are never going to pay. Anyway, it's Digital Safety Month and we are going to have an episode with Digital Dada. This is Cecilia Maundu, a great advocate on the matters of digital education for the girl child. We are still going to drop the other episodes, the longer episodes that you guys definitely enjoy. These longer episodes will be educative and blah blah blah, the kind of thing. Compared to this, puzi and other things that are really personal, like some vibe kind of thingy. So anyway, you guys, can you tell us, what do you think about the 5% and what do you do in terms of creative block? This is the Solos. I'm your host, Jessy. Peace out.